Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, August 1st. Here we go. When Tisha B'Av arrives, the halacha is that you're not supposed to do things like take a walk just to get your mind off of things, or let's just get in the car and drive, or let's just walk around the mall. And you're saying, well, I just want to do these things because I just want to get my mind off of the fast. And hey, that's where the mistake is. You're not supposed to get your mind off of the fast. You should be thinking about the situation that we're in all day long as much as possible. Think that we do not have the third temple rebuilt. We would have peace if we had the third temple rebuilt, and it would come if we Jews were all together as one, and we would not have any baseless hatred of each other. Well, we haven't fixed that yet, as you very well know, and therefore taking your mind off of that during this day when we're supposed to be contemplating that is something in the wrong direction. So I know this might sound hard for you. A lot of you feel like, oh, I hate fasting. I just want to walk around the mall to take my mind off of things. But that's, if you can climb out of that attitude, it's best to be above that attitude and say, I'll have my mind on the fast. I will read books about Tisha B'Av. I will read books about repentance, about Jews loving each other, etc. If you wanted to just sit around in the air conditioning and schmooze with friends all afternoon, schmoozing is not a good idea either, unless you're try to make a shiur. Try to make it that you're all learning about Tisha B'Av. That would be appropriate. But just to talk, again, to take your mind off of things is not considered appropriate. Now, as far as the halachas to sitting low on the ground, that is one of the few halachas that applies only to part of the day. You sit low to the ground, or on the ground, or on something like less than about 12 inches off the ground, throughout the night when you're sitting and the morning until chatzos, that's the middle of the day. In some of our cities it'll be around 1:15 or 1 o'clock. You'll have to check with your Jewish calendars in your area, but around 1:15 will be the middle of the day, and you're supposed to sit low to the ground until 1:15-ish. And after that time, then you're allowed to get up and sit on regular benches, etc. Remember, when you're driving to shul, you don't have to sit on the floor of the car. You are allowed to do whatever is necessary to be safe in the car, but when you get to shul, go back to sitting on the floor wherever possible. If you want to conduct business on the day of Tisha B'Av, that's really frowned upon. Again, it takes your mind off of the fast. You should be focused on the matters at hand, and therefore you should try to push all of your business at least until after the middle of the day, and if possible, until after the whole day of Tisha B'Av. As far as housework, straightening up the house, making the beds, cleaning up the kitchen from I don't know what, because you weren't eating, but all those kinds of things should at least wait until after chatzos, after the middle of the day, and if possible they should be curtailed all day long. Of course, if you're the one preparing the food for the people who are going to eat in your house after the fast, you are allowed to begin the preparations before the end of the fast so that it will be ready for the people at the end of the fast. If the business that I'm telling you that you have to push off is something that would cause you great financial loss, like a great business deal which has to happen on the day of Tisha B'Av, it should technically be permitted, but please discuss these kinds of matters with your rabbi to get the proper guidance. And as far as sleeping at night on Tisha B'Av, you should sleep with less comfort than usual. If you're a 2-pillow guy, go down to 1 pillow. If you're a 1-pillow guy, try to go down to no pillow. And you may want to be with the heroes who sleep on the floor on a sleeping bag or something. You don't have to do any of these, but it's in the spirit of how you should want to be, just to show that I do deprive comfort for myself on this day of Tisha B'Av. If there is anybody who medically has to eat because of strict medical reasons, then you may eat if your doctor and rabbi tell you to, but you don't have to have candy and chewing gum and cotton candy and all the fun foods. Just have your main staples, the thing that you have to be eating, but don't go eating frivolous things, because that too is just not in the spirit of things. If your doctor tells you you have to eat, have a sandwich, a proper sandwich, and not I don't know, bubble gum and stuff. What's that for? That's not for nutrition. Anyway, thanks for logging on, and log on again after Shabbos for more. We will try to give you laws on Sunday and on Monday and on Tisha B'Av, but on the Tisha B'Av halacha, it will not begin with hi, and thanks for logging on, because I won't be able to say hello to you on Tisha B'Av. So stay tuned with us, and more after Shabbos. Bye-bye.